Shri Gajendra Uvacha
Shri Gajendra Uvacha
Sattvena Pratilabhyaya Naishkarmyena Vipaschita
Sattvena Pratilabhyaya Naikarmena Vipaschita
Nama Kaivalyanathaya Nirvana Sukha Samvide
Namah Kaivalyanathaya Nirvana
Sattvena, by pure devotional service, Pratilabhyaya, unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is achieved by such devotional activities, Naishkarmyena, by transcendental activities, Vipaschita, by persons who are sufficiently learned, Nama, I offer my respectful obeisances, Kaivalyanathaya, unto the master of the transcendental world, Nirvana, for one who is completely freed from material activities, Sukha, of happiness, Samvide, who is the bestower. Okay. So, Saujanya, can you read this translation and purport?
Sure, Prabhuji. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead is realized by pure devotees who act in the transcendental existence of Bhakti Yoga. He is the bestower of uncontaminated happiness and is a master of the transcendental world. Therefore, I offer my respect unto him. So, should I read purport also? Prabhuji?
Yes.
Yeah, purport. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, the Supreme Personality of Godhead can be understood only by devotional service. Bhaktiya mam abhijanati yavan yaschasmi tattvataha. If one wants to know the Supreme Personality of Godhead in truth, one must take to the activities of devotional service. These activities are called sattva or shuddha sattva. In the material world, activities of goodness, which are symptomatic of pure Brahmana, are appreciated. But the activities of devotional service are Shuddha Sattva. In other words, they are on the Can you? They are on the transcendental platform. Only by devotional service can one understand the Supreme. Devotional service is called Naishkarmya. Mere negation of material activity will not endure. Naishkarmyam api achyuta bhava vajitam. Unless one performs activities with reference to Krishna consciousness, cessation of material activities will not be helpful. In hopes of achieving Naishkarmya, freedom from material action, many highly elevated sannyasis stopped their activities, yet they failed and returned to the material platform to act as materialistic persons. But once one is engaged in the spiritual activities of Bhakti Yoga, one does not fall down. Our Krishna consciousness movement is therefore an attempt to engage everyone always in spiritual activity, by which one becomes transcendental to material actions. The spiritual activities of Bhakti Marga, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Padasevanam, lead one to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, as stated here, Sattvena Pratilabhyaya Naishkarmyena Vipaschita. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is realized by pure devotees who act in the transcendental existence of Bhakti Yoga. The Gopala Tapani Upanishad says, Bhakti Rasya Bhajantam Tat Iha Mutropadi Nairashyenai Vamusmin Manasah Kalpanam Etat Evacha Naishkarmyam. This is the definition of Naishkarmya. One acts in Naishkarmya when he fully engages in Krishna conscious activities without material desires to enjoy, either here or in the upper planet. Anyabhilasita Shunyam. When one is free from all contamination and he acts in devotional service under the direction of the spiritual master, one is on the platform of Naishkarmya. By such transcendental devotional service, the Lord is served. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay. Thank you. So, in this shloka number 11, Gajendra is telling that only through bhakti that is performed in Viśuddha Sattva platform, one can obtain Supreme Personality of Godhead. And he's giving further details of that bhakti, Naishkarmya, Vipaschita, and what are the benefits of performing such bhakti, nirvana, sukha. So we'll discuss all these things in detail. But before this, yesterday we discussed about the previous shloka, right? Shloka number 10. Nama Atma Pradipaya Sakshine Paramatmane Namo Giram Viduraya Manasas Chetasamapi. Yeah, it's a beautiful words. So we discussed many wonderful points there. So the focal point or the central theme of that shloka number 10, is that Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu, Narayana, or Krishna, is like a shining lamp who enlightens the conditioned souls. The conditioned souls are stuck in the dark well of this material world. Mohanda Kupa Kuharasya Kuhare Vinipatitasya. So for such people, and when we say, or when Kulshekar Alvar in Mukundamala Stotra, when he says that line, Mohanda Kupa Kuhare Vinipatitasya, I'm stuck in this well of darkness. Is there any physical well like that, which is completely dark and somebody is stuck? Is he talking about such a condition? No, there's no well. There's no physical well. The well is nothing but this material world. And the darkness within the well is our ignorance. When we are ignorant, we are completely dark. We feel completely dark, gloomy. Our consciousness is clouded. Darkness means when the consciousness is clouded, that is darkness. When the consciousness is clouded by ignorance, avidya, then that is darkness. Just like yesterday we discussed from that shloka from Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, 12th canto shloka, there is an analogy of sun, clouds, and then the jiva who wants to see the sun. So when the sun is covered by the clouds, we cannot see anything. Similarly, when our consciousness is covered by the cloud of ignorance, we cannot see Krishna. And going back to the yesterday's same analogy, right? The sun cloud example. How can those clouds be dispelled?
Through more sunlight.
Through more sunlight. Only when the sun increases the intensity and produces more heat, the clouds will be dispelled. Until then, we cannot do anything. Okay, perfect. Similarly, the ignorance, the clouds of ignorance in our heart can only be dispelled by the Krupa Shakti of Krishna. The clouds are nothing but the Maya Shakti. So this Maya Shakti in the form of avidya can only be removed by the Krupa Shakti of the Lord. So in this regard, so this is all we discussed yesterday. This is the summary of the discussion yesterday. But one thing I wanted to discuss, which we did not discuss yesterday, is, so that Lord who is Atma Pradipa, who is the shining lamp, who enlightens all the conditioned souls, sometimes he will come directly. Just like how Krishna was available for Arjuna. When Arjuna was clouded by the ignorance and he was not sure whether to fight or not, then Krishna, who is the Jagat Guru, Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru, Krishna gave all the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and dispelled the ignorance of Arjuna. So that is a classic example of Krishna directly coming as a Pradipa. Pradipa means lamp. Krishna directly coming as Pradipa and removing the darkness of Arjuna. But sometimes Krishna sent his representatives, gurus, who are also called as Pradipa. Now Krishna is the original Pradipa, and all the gurus, starting from Brahma, Narada, and so on, they are also Pradipas coming in the Parampara, Guru Parampara. So it is like, let's say you have 100 candles on a Diwali day or Deepavali day. I don't want to use the term Diwali. It sounds like Diwala. So Deepavali, let's use the word Deepavali. On Deepavali festival day, you have 100 lamps. Not candles, but lamps. We are not in a culture of candles. So you brought 100 lamps. The earthen, Pramidal antar kada Telugulo. 100 Pramidal తీసుకొచ్చారు అనుకోండి. So first you light one lamp, and then that same lamp, you light one lamp with a matchstick, and with the same lamp you will lighten other lamps. You're not going to use the matchstick for every lamp. So you're going to use the same lamp to lighten all other 100 lamps. Similarly, Krishna is the Jagat Guru. He is the primeval spiritual master of all, from whom all other gurus come in the parampara. Now, Guru, the word Guru in Sanskrit, it means Gu Shabda Uchate Tamaha, Gu Shabda Uchate Tamaha, and Ru Shabda Uchate Ru Shabda Uchate forgot that word. Ru Shabda Uchate. Basically, the syllable Gu represents darkness, Tamaha, Tamas. And Ru, the syllable Ru represents, Ru means to remove. Guru is that personality who removes the darkness. That's why he's called a Pradipa. Any lamp or any light that can dispel the darkness is called Pradipa. Now, we discussed the example of lamp yesterday. Like during Damodara month, we all, light up lamp every day. 30 days or 45 days, we light up a lamp and offer to Krishna. So, there is a nice bhajan by Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So, in that bhajan, he says, Kabhi prema pradeepe arati tomar. It's a Bengali bhajan. Kabhi prema pradeepe arati tomar. Tomar means unto you. Prema pradeepa. What am I offering? I'm performing arati. Kabhi prema pradeepe arati tomar. I'm performing arati to you. In that arati, what am I offering? Prema pradeepa. I'm offering prema pradeepa. So when we are offering the ghee lamp, that is one physical thing that we are offering. You have a earthen, that pramida, in which you have a cotton cotton wick, and then you pour ghee. That is a physical offering. But what is Krishna looking for that in that offering? He's looking for our prema. That ghee is our prema. So Prema Pradipe Arati Tomar. So when we offer our Pradipa called Prema to Krishna, Krishna will dispel Krishna, who is also Pradipa, he will dispel the ignorance in our heart. Okay? So that's what I wanted to cover. The point about Guru as being Pradipa. Because Guru is a representative of Krishna. Guru is not different from Krishna. So he's also Atma Pradipa. Just like how Vishnu, Narayana, Krishna is Atma Pradipa, like how we discussed in the shloka yesterday. Namo Atma Pradipaya Sakshine Paramatmane Namo Giram Viduraya Manasas Chetasamapi. Okay? So before we discuss today's shloka number 11, any points? Anybody would like to say from yesterday's shloka or anything?
We discussed about 13 witnesses also, no, Prabhuji? Like
13 witnesses, correct. Sakshi.
Yeah, Sakshi.
Yeah, we discussed about that. We discussed about Paramatma
and Atma inside us. But we don't consider our Atma is a witness.
Mm.
And Panchabhutalu.
Yes.
And Nalugu Dikkulu.
Yes.
And Sun, Moon, Yamadharmaraju. Time.
Correct. And the ultimate Sakshi is Paramatma, Super Soul. Yeah. Okay. So in today's shloka, shloka number 11, Satvena Pratilabhyaya Naishkarmyena Vipaschita Nama Kaivalyanataya Nirvana Sukha Sambhide. Satvena means by devotional service. The word Sattva, it has multiple meanings. One meaning of Sattva is strength. Another meaning of Sattva is Sattva Guna, the mode of goodness. Another meaning of Sattva in this context is devotional service. Pure devotional service. Uttama Bhakti, Shuddha Bhakti. The word Sattva, in the context of Bhakti, it refers to Shuddha Sattva or Vishuddha Sattva. In the material world, we are influenced by 3 modes of material nature. Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. Mode of goodness, passion and ignorance. Bhakti cannot be performed. The Shuddha Bhakti, pure devotional service, cannot be performed on any of these 3 platforms. Sometimes people think Sattva Guna is the platform of Bhakti. No. Sattva Guna is also in the material world. It is subject to the influences of the material nature. It is contaminated. Anything that do, the mode of goodness, Sattva Guna, is also contaminated. Krishna tells that in 17th chapter. Generally, we think any activity performed in mode of passion and ignorance is contaminated. This is not contaminated. Because as the word itself says goodness, we think it's good. It is good. It is better than passion and ignorance, but it is also contaminated. So less contaminated compared to passion and ignorance.
Prabhuji, any example kind of?
Any example? Okay, yes, I'll give you an example. So you take, so in the same chapter, 17th chapter, Krishna gives different examples for these three different modes. So in the beginning, Krishna describes these three modes, but simply by listening to the definition, we cannot understand, right? So people will have questions. So just like how you asked, any example to understand it better. So in the same chapter, Krishna gives examples of various things. 17th and 18th chapter also actually. Like how charity, for example, how charity is different in mode of how worship is different. Worship of God is different in these three modes. How eating food is different in these three modes. How our thought process is different in these three modes. The decision making is different in these three modes.
Even austerity, Prabhu. Austerities.
Correct. Yeah, austerities, charity, austerity, anything, any activity that we do, it is different. It is performed differently and it produces different results in each of these modes. For example, food in the mode of ignorance. What is that? What is the example of food in the mode of ignorance? Meat. Okay, meat is considered to be food in the mode of ignorance. Because tamas, people who are influenced predominantly by the mode of ignorance, they like to eat meat. They like to eat meat. They drink alcohol. They are lazy. Their symptoms are lazy, morose, procrastinating. They delay things. They postpone things. If there's a task, they think that, oh, let me do it tomorrow. And when tomorrow comes, they'll think, oh, let me do it tomorrow. And that tomorrow never comes. They keep on postponing, procrastinating, delaying things. So these are the symptoms of mode of ignorance. Because, and what is the reason for these symptoms? The food they are eating is in the mode of ignorance, meat. Now, example of the food in the mode of passion, Rajoguna, is spicy foods. Spicy, too much bitter, too much pungent, too much sour, too much salty. These are the foods in the mode of passion, Rajoguna. And food in the mode of Sattva Guna, goodness, is wholesome food. Wholesome food means not the food from Whole Foods, not the food from Whole Foods store or Trader Joe's, PCC market, like that. But wholesome food means milk products, butter, ghee, sweets made of milk, juicy vegetables, juicy fruits. These are all in the mode of goodness. So when we perform this act of eating in three different modes, the act itself is different. The different kinds of food that we eat is different. And the result is also different. You are what you eat, right? If you eat food in the mode of goodness, you will develop mode of goodness. But even that food that is in the mode of goodness is not good, is not ideal. So what is ideal? Food that is eaten in the mode of Shuddha Sattva or Vishuddha Sattva. the pure goodness, which is one level above the mode of goodness. Now, how do we eat? Or how does the food become, or how does the food come on the platform of Viśuddha Sattva? That is, when you cook food, offer as bhoga to the Lord and accept it as prasadam, then that food is considered to be in the mode of Viśuddha Sattva, in the mode of pure goodness. So like this, any activity that is performed to fulfill our desires, even it is performed in mode of goodness, Shuddha Sattva, it is not ideal, it is contaminated. I'll give you another small example, you'll understand better. For example, if somebody performs a puja as prescribed in the Vedas, some karmakanda ritual, like homam, for example, somebody performs a homam, that is in the mode of goodness, Shuddha Sattva. Sorry, not Shuddha Sattva, Sattva. Shuddha Sattva is pure goodness. Sattva, this is in the mode of Sattva. So you are performing homam to get some material benefit. The act itself is in Sattva Guna. You are performing homa, you are not killing somebody or you're not killing an animal. You're not doing some sinful activity. It is Sattva Guna. But you are doing that to get some material benefit. Now, one level above that is you perform the same homam to please the Lord, to Vishnu. Krishna described sacrifices in chapter 3, Karma Yoga. So if you are performing the same homam, same sacrifice, the fire sacrifice, as Karma Yoga, then as Karma Yoga, or to be more precise, Nishkama Karma Yoga. You don't have any material desire, but you are performing that homam to please the Lord, to please Vishnu. Then that is in Vishuddha Sattva. Shuddha Sattva or Vishuddha Sattva, both are same. Okay, so is it clear, Shamla?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Now, yeah. So Sattvena, here Sattvena means not Sattva Guna, but Vishuddha Sattva Guna. Vishuddha Sattva, the platform of Vishuddha Sattva. Sattvena Pratilabhyaya. You are attained only, Pratilabhyaya means you are attained. You are attained only by Sattvena, by pure devotional service, or by performing devotional service on the platform of Vishuddha Sattva. So Sattvena Pratilabhyaya. And Gajendra is giving more details of how that devotional service is performed. How is that performed? Naishkarmyena, in Nishkama Karma fashion, in Nishkama Karma mode. Vipaschita. That means the sages or the sannyasis who perform this devotional service without any selfish desires, as Nishkama Karma Yoga. The word Nishkama Karma Yoga is almost the same as Bhakti Yoga. But there's a subtle difference. What's the difference? Who can tell that?
Can you come again, Prabhuji?
The word Nishkama Karma Yoga, Nishkama Karma Yoga, is almost same as Bhakti Yoga. But there is a small difference. What is that difference?
There is no God consciousness in Karma Yoga there. But here in Bhakti Yoga, we have God consciousness. Is that the difference?
Without any expectation, Prabhuji?
But not attaching to results. But we still offer the results to God, is what I remember. In Nishkama Karma Yoga.
Yeah, the word Nishkama itself means no material desire for ourselves. We are performing it to please we are performing it as an offering to the Lord. We are not performing for ourselves, but we are doing it for God. It is
But Prabhuji,
Saujanya.
I heard like, this Karma Yoga, there is no God consciousness there because we are actually not considering the fruitive things for the activities that we do. So that's called Nishkama. So
No, there is God consciousness also in Karma Yoga, Nishkama Karma Yoga. There is God consciousness also. Because if you look at the Karmanye Vadikaraste principle, which Krishna gave in 2.47 Bhagavad Gita. So there, what is Krishna telling? Perform your duty and offer the results to me.
Yeah.
So there is God consciousness. There is God consciousness, but there is a subtle difference between Nishkama Karma Yoga and Bhakti Yoga. Anyone who attended my Bhatal Bhagavad Gita class, Shamala, I don't know if you attended some of those sessions.
Many of them I did not attend it, Prabhuji. Very little.
Okay. So
there is no
the
love.
difference. What's that? What's that?
There is no love.
Yes. Very good.
Really? Oh, okay.
Very good. Very good. So to elaborate on what you said, right? Yes. In simple words, in Nishkama Karma Yoga, there's no love, but in Bhakti Yoga, there is love for God. There's consciousness of God in Nishkama Karma Yoga also, but there's no love. So Karma Yoga, what you do is, whatever work you do, you offer it to God. But in Bhakti Yoga, you only perform that work which pleases God. So only when you have love for God, you will do work that pleases God. For example, you have invited a guest to your home. Now the guest has come from outside after traveling for 1 or 2 hours in hot summer. Now that guest, he asks for water. Now you want to please him more. Instead of water, you think you want to offer juice. Will that please the guest? It may or may not. The guest is desperately looking for water, because when you spend a couple of hours in hot summer, especially in India, the only thing that quenches your thirst, the only thing that satisfies you is water. No juice, nothing else. And after some time, you can have juice. So the guest is asking for water, but you are giving juice. So if you do whatever pleases the guest, that is love. Otherwise, you're just following some etiquette of offering something nice to the guest. Similarly, when we perform any activity that pleases the Lord, that is love and that is Bhakti Yoga. Otherwise, whatever work you do, for example, software work. The software work you do, and then you offer it to God. in the form of money or something else in some other way, then that is Nishkama Karma Yoga. Okay, so I hope everyone understand this subtle difference. Okay, so now Satvena Pratilabhyaya Naishkarmyena Vipaschita. Now this mode of the three modes of material nature, Krishna describes in great detail in 14th chapter. The chapter itself is titled as the modes of material nature. And Krishna describes in 17th chapter, 18th chapter also, but more elaboratively in 14th chapter. So one has to come to the platform of Sattva Guna. See, most of the times we are on the platform of, we are in the mode of passion or ignorance. Throughout the day, from morning till evening, these three modes, they keep fluctuating. In the morning, we will be in the mode of goodness. And as the day starts, we will be in the mode of passion. And as the evening starts, we will be in the mode of ignorance. And during the day, the modes keep changing. For few moments, you will be in the mode of goodness. And another few moments, you will be in the mode of passion, ignorance, like that. So they keep fluctuating and they try to dominate each other. They try to dominate each other. So there's a great struggle going on internally because of the fight between these three modes. And slowly, one has to come to the mode of goodness, Sattva Guna, which is the launching pad to perform Bhakti and to take off to Viśuddha Sattva. So Sattvena Pratilabhyaya Naishkarmyena Vipaschita. Only by Bhakti, only by pure devotional service, one can attain the Lord. And Krishna tells this in many shlokas in Bhagavad Gita. For example, 8th chapter, 8.14, Bhagavad Gita 8.14, Krishna says, Ananyacheta satatam yomam smarati nityasaha tasyaham sulabha partha nityayuktasya yoginaha. Okay, can somebody read this translation?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభు. ప్రభుజీ, నేను ఒక టెంపుల్కి వచ్చాను. ఇది ప్రసన్న కొలను వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామి టెంపుల్ అని చాలా ఫేమస్ అయ్యారు మన ప్రభుజీ. ఇది మన కల్లెడు దగ్గర ఉంటది. ఒకసారి మీతో షేర్ చేయాలనిపించింది ఏకాదశి పూట.
వెరీ నైస్. ఓకే సో
చూపెడదామని అనిపించుండే.
ఓకే
మీరు అనుమతిస్తే టెంపుల్ లోపలే ఉన్నాను. ఇది చుట్టూ కొలను ఉంటది. ఈ విధంగా చుట్టూ కొలను ఉంటది. అందుకే ఇక్కడ కొలను వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామి టెంపుల్ అని ఉంటారు. మన వరంగల్ నుంచి 40 కిలోమీటర్స్ దూరంలో ఉంటది. ఇది చుట్టూ మనకు చాలా గ్రీనరీగా ఉంటది. ఈ విధంగా చాలా చాలా బాగా చేశారు.
బ్యూటిఫుల్.
మీకు మూల విరాటం కూడా చూపెడుతున్నాను. ఈ విధంగా ఎంట్రన్స్.
ఓకే.
సారీ టు డిస్టర్బ్ యూ ఆల్.
No, this is good. Swamiwara is giving darshan to us. So we are very happy.
చాలా బాగుంటది. మన చుట్టూ దశావతారాలు ఉంటాయి.
దశావతారాలు. ఇన్ఫాక్ట్ నెక్స్ట్ శ్లోకం గజేంద్ర ప్రేయర్స్ లో నెక్స్ట్ శ్లోకం అదే దశావతారాలే. నమో శాంతాయ ఘోరాయ జ్ఞాన గణాయ చ. నెక్స్ట్ శ్లోకం అదే.
మా యొక్క అయ్యగారు ఇక్కడ చాలా
ఓకే
చాలా డెడికేటెడ్ గా తను వర్క్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు.
ఓకే నమస్కారం అయ్యగారు. హరే కృష్ణ హరే కృష్ణ.
ఒకసారి అయ్యగారు ఇది ఒక కొలను వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామి టెంపుల్ కి సంబంధించి మీకు చెప్తూ ఉంటారు. ఒకసారి వినండి చరిత్ర కొంచెం. అయ్యగారు
చెప్పండి స్వామి.
ఈ ఆలయం 2009లో ప్రతిష్ఠ అయింది. అంతకు ముందు కాకతీయుల గుడి ఇది. ఆ
ఓకే
రోజుల్లో అంతా కూడా ఈ శివాలయాలు ఉండేది. మా ఊళ్ళో ఆల్రెడీ ఒక శివాలయం ఉంది. దాన్ని దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని ఇక్కడ లోపల అసలు ఏమున్నది ఏందనేది ఎవరికి తెలియదు. అంత బ్లాస్ట్ చేసి లోపల ఏ ఆధారాలు లేవు. అట్లాంటి దాన్ని తీసుకొచ్చి ఇక్కడ ప్రతిష్ఠ చేసుకున్నాం. మన మహాబలిపురంలో స్వామివారిని తయారు చేయించి 2009లో ఇక్కడ ప్రతిష్ఠ జరిగింది.
ఓకే
అయితే ఈ గుడి మాత్రం 700 ఏళ్ల కింద.
700 years
సంవత్సరాలు.
హిస్టరీ
Okay.
ఆఫ్ 700 years.
ఓ వెరీ గుడ్.
అయితే కలిగిన ప్రత్యక్ష దైవం వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామి అంటే బాగుంటుందని అందరం
అవును.
అనుకొని వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామిని తెచ్చుకున్నాం. ఇక అప్పటి నుంచి
Okay.
నడుస్తున్నది.
ఓకే ఈ విగ్రహం
విధంగా
2009లో వచ్చిందా విగ్రహం?
2009లో ఈ ఒకటి గుడి ప్రారంభించారు. అంతకుముందు శివాలయం కింద ఉండేది. అప్పుడు కాకతీయులు మీకు ఐడియా ఉంది. స్వామిని కూడా ఇట్లా మధ్యలో ఒత్తుతూ ఉండండి. స్క్రీన్ మీద ఒత్తండి.
ఏడుకొండవాడ వెంకటరమణ గోవింద గోవింద. వెరీ బ్యూటిఫుల్. వావ్ అమేజింగ్.
ప్రసన్నపురి వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామిగా స్వామి ఇక్కడ వెలిసింది.
సన్న కొలను వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామి.
ఇది లక్ష్మీ అమ్మవారు.
ఓకే
ఆండాళ అమ్మవారు.
అక్కడ ప్రదీపాలు ఉన్నాయి. లక్ష్మీదేవి ఆండాళ్ళు. స్వామివారు భలే సుందరంగా ఉన్నారు.
అయ్యగారు మరి శ్రద్ధ తీసుకొని మరీ తయారు చేస్తారు. విధంగా చాలా బాగా డెకరేట్ చేస్తారు. మీకు చాలా దగ్గర నుంచి దర్శనం ఇప్పించారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ అయ్యగారు.
చాలా సంతోషం.
ఈ యొక్క జయ విజయులు
జయ విజయ్.
ఈ యొక్క జయ విజయులు ఇక్కడ ఈ విధంగా మీకు ఒకసారి మీ దశావతారాలు చూపెట్టేసి మనకు క్లోజ్ చేసేసాము.
షూర్.
అనిత ప్రదక్షిణాలు చేస్తున్నది. మా అబ్బాయి కూడా ప్రదక్షిణాలు చేస్తున్నాడు. ఒక్కొక్క పిల్లర్ దగ్గర చుట్టూ చూశారు కదా కొలను. ఈ విధంగా బ్యాక్ సైడ్ గోశాల.
బ్యూటిఫుల్ గా ఉంది అసలు.
ఇదంతా కాకతీయుల డైనస్టీ అన్నట్టు. మీకు పైన చూస్తే ఇదంతా ఇస్తుంది. ఒక మనం 1000 స్తంభాల గుళ్ళు ఆ విధంగా అడుగు పెట్టిన ఫీలింగ్ వస్తుంది.
అవును, బాగుంది స్ట్రక్చర్ అంతా, టెంపుల్ స్ట్రక్చర్.
శ్రీరాముడు,
అనిత కూడా ఉందా మీతో?
చుట్టూ కొలుంటది ప్రభు. కృష్ణ,
అనిత కూడా ఉందా మీతో?
కృష్ణ, అనిత కూడా ఉన్నది. ఇది కృష్ణ.
వావ్ బ్యూటిఫుల్. కృష్ణ. yes.
Anita is coming, Prabhu. She is under. Hare Krishna.
Okay, sure.
మా అబ్బాయి
హరే కృష్ణ. అనిత బాగున్నారా? హరే కృష్ణ. ఏం పేరు?
సూరజ్.
వావ్ వెరీ గుడ్. నిన్న డిస్కస్ చేసాం నీ గురించి, సూర్యుడి గురించి.
అవునా? థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ గివింగ్ దిస్ ఆపర్చునిటీ టు షేర్ మై వరంగల్ డే హిస్టరీ విత్ యూ.
వండర్ఫుల్ ప్రభు. సో ఇప్పుడు మేము డిస్కస్ చేసే శ్లోకము అదే, ఓన్లీ భక్తితోటే భగవంతుడిని పొందగలము. అది డిస్కస్ చేసుకుంటుంటే మీరు మాకు స్వామివారి దర్శనం ఇప్పించారు. సో చాలా చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉంది.
ఇప్పుడు
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
అప్పుడు ఉండే దొరల గడి అంటారు కదా ప్రభు, దొరల గడులు అంటారు చూడండి. ఒకప్పుడు రజాకారులు అనే మాట అదన్నట్టు, ఇదంతా గడి అన్నట్టు. బ్యాక్ పెద్ద గడి ఉంటుంది,
ఓకే
చాలా ఫేమస్ గడి ఇది.
ఓకే
థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రభు. ఇక్కడ దీంట్లో చాలా తాబేళ్ళు, కుర్ముడు వస్తున్నారు, కుర్మ
ఓకే.
అవతారం వస్తున్నారు చూడండి.
అవునవును కనపడుతున్నాయి. ఎస్ చూడండి, గజేంద్ర క్రోకడైల్ కూడా వస్తుందేమో.
థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రభు, థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ గివింగ్ ది ఆపర్చునిటీస్ టు షేర్. థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రభు. హరే కృష్ణ.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ప్రభు. యా, హరే కృష్ణ.
థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రభుజీ.
Thank you, Prabhuji. You made our day. Thank you.
ఎస్ డెఫినెట్లీ.
Thank you,
ఎక్కడికి
Prabhuji.
వెళ్ళకుండా,
Thank you so much.
సో కులశేఖర్ ఆళ్వార్ చెప్పినట్టుగా ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళక్కర్లేదు, మనసులోనే భక్తి చేసుకోవచ్చు. నాతే న పురుషోత్తమే త్రిజగతాం ఏకాదిపే చేతస. ఏకాదిపే చేతస. In your mind, you can perform bhakti in your mind. And కులశేఖర్ ఆళ్వార్ ఇంకేం చెప్పారు? How easy bhakti is. అదే లైన్ అది.
ప్రభుజీ, అసోసియేషన్ లేకపోయినా ఇంట్లో కూర్చొని అలా మనసులో భక్తి చేసుకోవచ్చు అన్నారా ప్రభుజీ?
చేసుకోవచ్చు. అంటే ఇనిషియల్ అసోసియేషన్ మనకి అవసరం, కొంచెం ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ రావడానికి, భక్తి ప్రాసెస్ ఏంటి తెలియడానికి అది అవసరం మనకి, ఇనిషియల్ గా అవసరం. తర్వాత అవకాశం ఉంటే మనం ఎప్పుడు భక్తుల అసోసియేషన్ ఎప్పుడు తీసుకోవాలి. ఒకవేళ అది కుదరని సిచ్యువేషన్ లో మన ఇంట్లో కూర్చొనైనా కూడా భక్తి చేసుకోవచ్చు. సో ఏ శ్లోకం అది శ్యామల?
హే లోకా శృణుత ప్రస్మిత్.
No.
బద్ధేనాంజలి.
బద్ధేనాంజలిలోనా ఏ లైన్ అది?
బద్ధేనాంజలి కాదనుకున్నాను ప్రభు. బద్ధేనాంజలిన నానతేన శిరసా గాత్రే సరోమోద్గమై కంఠేన స్వర గద్గదేన నయనే నోదీర్ణ బాష్పాంబున నిత్యం. ఇది
సో దానికన్నా ముందు 10th శ్లోకము. ఆలస్యం వ్యపనీయ భక్తి సులభం ధ్యాయస్వ నారాయణం లోకస్య వ్యసనాపనోదనకరో దాసస్య కిం నాక్షమః.
మాభిర్మందమనో విచింత్య బహుదా యామి.
దానికన్నా ముందు
అది ఇది ఫస్ట్ లైన్ ప్రభుజీ. మీరు పాడింది
ఫస్ట్ లైన్.
లాస్ట్ 2 lines అన్నమాట.
నేను పాడింది లాస్ట్ 2 lines. మాభిర్మందమనో విచింత్య బహుదా. మందమనో అంటే డల్ హెడెడ్ పర్సన్. You don't understand how easy it is to perform bhakti. And then he says, bhakti sulabham. Alasyam vyapaniya bhakti sulabham. Don't delay, don't hesitate. Just do bhakti. It is very simple to do. So now coming back to these shlokas from Bhagavad Gita, where Krishna tells only through bhakti one can reach him. This shloka from 8.14, Ananya Cheta Satatam Yomam Smarati Nityasah Tasyaham Sulabha Partha Nitya Yutasya Yoginaha. Okay, somebody can read this translation.
Okay, Raj. For one who always remembers me without deviation, I am easy to obtain. O son of Partha, because of his constant engagement in devotional service.
Yeah. Another shloka, 8.22. Krishna says, Purusha sa para partha bhaktya labhya svananyaya yasyantastani bhutani ena sarvam idam tadam. Someone else can read this?
Yes, Prabhuji. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is greater than all, is attainable by unalloyed devotion. Although he is present in his abode, he is all pervading and everything is situated within him.
Yeah. Now another shloka. Saujanya, మీరు ఇది శ్లోక ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ రెండు చదువుతారా?
Sure, Prabhuji. Bhaktya tva ananya shakya aham evam vido arjuna jnatum drashtum cha tatvena praveshtum cha parantapa. Translation. My dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotional service can I be understood as I am, standing before you, and can thus be seen directly. Only this way can you enter into the mysteries of my understanding. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Krishna can be understood only by...
Purport అవసరం లేదు.
Okay.
Purport అవసరం లేదు. Now another shloka from 18.55. ఇది కూడా చదవండి.
Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yaschasmi tatvatah tato mam tatvato jnatva vishate tat anantaram. Translation. One can understand me as I am, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, only by devotional service. And when one is in full consciousness of me by such devotion, he can enter into the kingdom of God.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what Gajendra is saying. Satvena pratilabhyaya. Only by the Supreme Personality of Godhead is realized by pure devotees who act in transcendental existence of Bhakti Yoga. In the purport, Prabhupada describes about the same shloka that we just read, Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yaschasmi tatvatah. And Prabhupada describes about the three modes and the three different aspects of attaining God, Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. So this Kaivalya, Gajendra is saying, Nama Kaivalya Nathaya. You are the master of Kaivalya Moksha. Kaivalya is liberation. It is Brahman liberation, Brahman platform. There are three levels of God realization, right? Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. So in the Brahman platform, there is only Chit. Out of the three aspects, Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat means eternal. Chit is knowledge or consciousness. Ananda is bliss. In the Brahman platform, there is only Chit. There is knowledge of the soul. There is consciousness. But there is no Sat and there is no Ananda. Because whoever reaches Brahman platform, they have to fall down. And then only after performing Bhakti, they can go to spiritual world. They can attain Paramatma or Bhagavan in Vaikuntha Loka or Goloka. So, Nama Kaivalya Nathaya. Why is Gajendra saying about Kaivalya? Because even if somebody wants to attain just liberation, just moksha, you are the bestower of that Kaivalya. Nama Kaivalya Nathaya Nirvana Sukha Samvide. So you are the bestower of happiness and nirvana, liberation. So this is about this shloka. In simple words, only through bhakti one can attain the Lord. And in the next, Gajendra will talk about different avatars of the Lord. He will name a few of the avatars and he will say, my obeisances to these different avatars of you. Because whenever you perform bhakti, you will attain God, right? And that God will give darshan to you in different forms. If somebody performs bhakti meditating on Ramachandra, the Supreme Lord will give darshan to them as Lord Ramachandra. If somebody is performing bhakti meditating on the Gopa boy, Krishna, then Krishna will give darshan in that form. So like that, Eta mam prapadyante, according to your worship, Supreme Lord will reciprocate in that form. That's why in the next shloka number 12, which we will discuss not tomorrow, because tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, no class. We'll meet again on Monday. So Monday when we'll discuss about those different avatars and what is the significance of Gajendra invoking some of those names and how he's offering obeisances to them. So that's all I wanted to cover from this shloka. Any comments, reflections, questions? No questions? Everything is good? Okay. If no questions, then we will conclude here. Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Grandhara Śrīmad Bhāgavatam ki jai. Shri Gajendra Stuti ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna. We will see you all.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you.
Thank you for giving chance, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.